here so we can share this happy occasion of my sister's Bharatanatyam Arangetram with all of you. Today is a very special and joyous occasion for our family. It is a day to celebrate the years of dedication and effort Sanjana has put in learning this magnificent classical art of Bharatanatyam and arrive at this milestone of Arangetram. To help conduct the program, we invite Mr. Anand Balakrishnan, who will be emceeing the event. Anand Uncle is our close family friend and has been a great encouragement and support to Sanjana. I am so happy that he has kindly agreed to be the MC for this evening. I welcome Anand Uncle to this stage.
Thank you, Sandhya. Namaskaram. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to be your MC today. Bharatam is happy to resume its summer Arangetram series this year after a gap of 3 years. A Bharatanatyam Arangetram is a milestone event in the life of a dancer. This traditional Tamil word connotes the first time a dancer ascends the stage for a solo recital. It is a commencement after a rigorous study of a prescribed curriculum or margam. Sanjana Sivakumar has been learning Bharatanatyam for several years and has been looking forward to this day, as all of us have been as well. It is a special occasion for Sanjana, her family, the musicians, and of course, all of us. We would like to ensure a pleasant concert experience for all, and with that in mind, I request your diligence with a few essential housekeeping rules. We believe that the best way to capture the moment is with our eyes and ears, so please keep your cell phones on silent mode. As this program is being recorded professionally, we ask that you do not do any audio or video recording, and please no flash photography. Please also ensure that your younger children stay in their seats and maintain silence during the program. If you need to leave the hall or re-enter, kindly do so between the songs so as to keep the distractions minimal. In the same spirit, please ensure that your children aren't found wandering around unaccompanied in the school premises at any time. The front stairs close to the stage is restricted to Bharatam volunteers. Please refrain from entering the front area. Importantly, this is an art-only zone. Please keep all food and beverage contained to the cafeteria. The rich experience we will walk away with tonight takes the sincerity of artists, volunteers, and of course, you all, our audience. I thank you in advance for ensuring a pleasant concert experience for all. This is the second recital in our Bharatam Arangetram series in 2022. Let me introduce our dancer first, Sanjana Sivakumar. Sanjana has been learning Bharatanatyam from Guru Vanitha Veeravalli since the age of 7. Under her guru's guidance, she has performed in various community events, 11 Bharatam showcases, as well as Bharatam's official production of Palam, Bridges Across. She has been a member of the volunteer group Helping Hastas for the last 3 years, assisting her guru in classes with younger children. This past May, Sanjana graduated summa cum laude from Veeravalli High School. At Metia, Sanjana was a flautist in one of the top bands, a member of the steel band, and served as a drum major of the marching band during her senior year. She was elected Vice President of Attorneys in Youth and Government and earned a first place award for her oral arguments at the statewide conference. This coming fall, Sanjana will be attending the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, where she will be studying civil engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, we start this evening's program with an invocatory song by our musicians.
ഉൾവാൾഡിലേക്ക് എൻ്റെ ക്യാമറയൊക്കെ സ്വിച്ച് ചെയ്ത് നടരാജ്
na na भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषं सदन गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषं भज सदन गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषं भज सदन गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषं अनीशं गजवदनं दुरी दुःखविनाशम् गजवदनं दुरी दुःखविनाशं गजवदनं दुरी दुःखविनाशं गजवदनं दुरी दुःखविनाशं गतशमनं शतसूर्यनिकाशं गजवदनं दुरी दुःखविनाशं गतशमनं शतसूर्यनिकाशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषं भज गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषम् भरतं जनशरणं भयहरणं भरतं जनशरणं भयहरणं वरमुनिमानस पापविहरणं भरतं जनशरणो भवहरणं वरमुनिमानस पापविहरणं वरफलरसन रतो भवतरणं वरफलरसन रतो भवतरणं वद तुलसीदल पूजितचरणं वरफलरसन रतो भवतरणं वद तुलसीदल पूजितचरणं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषं भज सदन गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरं मनीषम्
Bharatanatyam is an ancient classical dance form from India that is preserving a living tradition. It combines abhinaya, the expressive aspects of dance, with nrita, the rhythmic aspects of dance. It is a confluence of not only artistry and movement, but also of philosophy, sculpture, music, and literature. We will walk through each item so we may enjoy this recital with some context. Our first program is going to be the Nrityanjali, the invocatory song. It literally means a dance offering. It is for auspicious beginnings. The composition is in Lavangi Ragam set to Adi Talam, a rhythmic cycle of 8 beats.
Jam janu tatakata tam tam takata jam janu tatakata tam tam takata jam janu tatakata tam tam takata jam janu tatakata tam takata jam janu tatakata tam takata jam janu tatakata tadim tadadim tadadim tam takata jam janu tatakata tadim tadadim tadadim tam takata jam janu tatakata tam takata jam janu tatakata takita janam tam takata jam janu tatakata sakadimi sakadimi takata tam takata jam janu tatakata sakadimi sakadimi takata tam takata jam janu tatakata sakadimi sakadimi takadimi 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 takita jam tadam takita jam takita jam takita jam tam takata jam janu tatakata sakadimi sakadimi takadimi 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 takita jam tadam takita jam takita jam takita jam tam takata takajam takajam takita takajam 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 tadiginatum takajam takajam takita takajam 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 tadiginatum takajam takajam takita takajam 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 tadiginatum tam tadim takita jam jam takajam tam tadim tam tadim tam Dam dam dagat dam dam dadim dadam dadim dadam dam dadim dagat dam dam dagat dam dam dadim dadam dadim dadam kati kati kita tum kati kita tum kati kita tum सर्ववाङ्मयं आद्यं चन्द्रतारादि तं नुमस् सात्विकं शिवं 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 भरत कुल भाग्य कलिके भावरसानंद परिणत कारे जगदेक मोहन करे जय जय रंगारी जय जय दुर्गादि देवता देवी जय जय दुर्गादि देवता
தத்தை யா தையும் த தத்தாம் கேட்டத்தக்க தத்தை யா தையும் த தத்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிட்டத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிட்டத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிட்டத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிட்டத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை தாம் தித்தாம் தரி கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தக்கதாம் 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 தித்தாம் கிட்டத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிட்டத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிட்டத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிட்டத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை தாம் தித்தாம் தரி கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தக்கதாம் 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 தித்தாம் கிட்டத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிட்டத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிட்டத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிட்டத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை கிடத்தக்கதாம் தித்தாம் கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை தாம் தித்தாம் தரி கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தக்கதாம் 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 தித்தாம் தரி கிடத்தக்கதை தத்தை தரி கிடத்தக்கதா ஹத கிடஜம் தத ஹத கிடஜம் தத ஹத ஜம் தரி தரி கிடதோம் தக தரி கிடதோம் தக திகு தரி கிடதோம் தாம் Drigitaka 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 talam taka tali kidatom tattai ya tayyum tattam kidaka tam dittam
Meditate upon Ganesha, the benevolent one. He removes obstacles. He blesses his devotees by removing their continuing misfortunes. He is venerated by all gods. We present a composition by poet Muthuswami Dikshidhar. Sanjana starts with a story of how Ganesha came to have his form. Once, Parvati makes a form from sandalwood and breathes life into it. Her creation transforms into a young, handsome, and courageous boy. She instructs him to stand guard and not allow anyone to enter. In a short while, Shiva appears and challenges the boy to let him in. Ganesha, however, stands by his mother's instructions and refuses entry. A fight ensues, and he is defeated by Shiva's blow. Enraged, Parvati asks Shiva to bring her son back to life. Shiva realizes that Ganesha is his own and gives his new form and brings him back to life. Gajananayutam, this Sanskrit kriti in Chakravaham Ragam and Aditalam.
गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं गणेश्वरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरं अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरं गणाधिसनुत पद्मकरं गणाधिसनुत पद्मकरं कुञ्जरबन्धन चतुरधरजलं कुञ्जरबन्धन चतुरधरजलं कुञ्जरबन्धन चतुरधरजलं कुञ्जरबन्धन चतुरधरजलं गुरुघाटं प्रणवाकारं गजाननयुतं कुञ्जरबन्धन चतुरधरजलं गुरुघाटं प्रणवाकारं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरम्
Our next item is Varnam. Traditionally, the centerpiece of an Arangetram, Varnam blends Nrita, pure rhythmic dance, and Abhinaya, dramatics, to produce a descriptive and colorful narrative. Today's Varnam emphasizes Bhakti Rasa, or resolute devotion. This traditional composition in praise of Krishna is in the Telugu language. I now invite Sanjana to demonstrate salient narrative portions of this Varnam.
സൈഡിലേക്ക് പോയിട്ട് സുഖം ഡെമോൺസ്ട്രേഷൻ ജോലി കുടിക്കാൻ ക്ലോസ് വെച്ചാൽ ജോലി
Ninne nera nammi nanura Krishna. I trust deeply in you and only you, Krishna, says the devotee. The devotee then recalls how Krishna once helped his dear friend Sudama. Sudama was poor and destitute. His children suffered in hunger and poverty. Once, Sudama's wife suggests that he goes to see his friend Krishna as he may be able to do something for him. Hesitant to go empty-handed, he takes a bag full of puffed rice, Krishna's favorite. As Sudama approaches Krishna's abode, Krishna spots him and rushes to welcome him. Krishna treats him to great hospitality. Krishna notices that Sudama has a bag with him and grabs it. Upon seeing that it is his favorite puffed rice, he takes a few fistfuls. Sudama takes leave of Krishna without asking for any favors. When he reaches home, Sudama sees that his humble abode is now a palatial house. And his children are happy and well fed. He recognizes this as Krishna's unsought benevolence. Ni kinta chalamelara nadu chintara anandabala. But then the devotee wonders, why this delay in coming to me? Won't you please come to me? Here we tell the story of Gajendra Moksha. Once Gajendra, a king of elephants, went into the lake. Unbeknownst, a crocodile ambushes him and grabs his leg. Gajendra calls out, "Narayana!" Vishnu appears on a celestial ride and rescues Gajendra from the clutches of the crocodile. Venna palara gimpa vega lechira. Please come, says the devotee. I have your favorite butter and milk for you. The Varnam ends with the Charanam verses where the devotee pleads with little Krishna, "Chinni Krishna Ra, won't you come soon and bless us?" This Telugu Varnam is a composition of Turayur Rajagopala Sharma, Ninne Nera Namminanura Krishna, in Athana Ragam and Aditalam.
Talangutaka kutakata dimpina tomta Rita Rita Ginna Taka Naka Jam Ta Jam Ta Jam Taka Jam Takun Da Ri kita ta ka ta ta ri ta gena ta ka na ka jam ta jam ta jam ta ka jam ta kun da ri kita ta ka ta rita rita ginna taka naka jam ta jam ta jam taka jam takundari kita taka tata rita rita ginna taka naka jam ta jam ta jam taka jam takundari kita taka ta Gena taka naka jam ta jam ta jam taka jam takundari kita taka tata rita rita gena taka naka jam ta jam ta jam taka jam takundari kita taka ta rita rita gena taka naka jam jam tak jam taka jam takundari kita taka tata rita rita gena taka naka jam jam tak jam taka jam takundari kita taka ta rita rita gena taka naka jam jam tak jam taka jam takundari kita taka tata rita rita gena taka naka jam jam tak jam taka jam takundari kita taka ta rita rita jam tata rita rita jam takundari tam tam taka rita taka tom tari kita tom taka tari kita tom taka rita tari kita tom ta rita rita jam tata rita rita jam takundari tam tam taka digu kita tarigida tom tari kita tom taka tari kita tom taka digu tari kita tom ta rita rita jam tata rita rita jam takundari tam tam taka digu tari kita tom tari kita tom taka tari kita tom taka digu tari kita tom
Krishna
tadin taka, tadin taka, taka tadin taka, tadin taka, trigata tadin taka, tadin taka, trigata talangu taka tadingenatom taka di, tari taka na, dana sajonu, jonu tari kana jonu dimi taka di, tari taka na, dana sajonu, jonu tari kana jonu dimi tattari tadingenatom tattari tadingenatom tattana tadingenatom tattana tadingenatom tattari tadingenatom tattana tadingenatom tajjonu tadingenatom taddi tadingenatom tattari takadimi takajonu tattana takadimi takajonu tajjonu takadimi takajonu tattari takadimi tattana takadimi tajjonu takadimi tattari tattana tajjonu takadimi tadintina tom taddi nuta demi ta hatajam tari tanga dana tanga jonu tanga takadi nuta demi ta hatajam tari tanga dana tanga jonu tanga taddi nuta demi tari tanga nuta demi taddi tari taddi nuta demi tari tanga takadi nuta demi dana tanga taddi nuta demi takadi nuta demi taddi nuta takadi nuta tari dana jonu tadinkina tom tadinkina tom tadinkina tom tari dana jonu tadinkina tom tadinkina tom tadinkina tom tari dana jonu tadinkina tom takadinkina tom tadinkina tom
nikilta janame rana gujulta adaba venna palumara pavegalechi rana ikada 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 venugana lona gobana vegana vanana muni sodana venugana lona gobana vegana vanana muni sodana venugana lona gobana vegana vanana muni sodana venna palu arayu pavegalechi rana shikada venugana lona gobana vegana vanana muni sodana venugana lona gobana vegana vanana muni sodana venugana lona gobana vegana vanana muni sodana ni sa ni sa na ni sa ni pa na ni pa ma pa ga ma ni ma pa ni sa ma ni ma pa ni sa na ni sa ni pa da pa ma pa ni ma pa da pa sa ni sa ma pa ni sa ni కృష్ణుడై నీ మహిమలనునే తెలియతరమా పలుకతరమా కృష్ణుడై అవతరించి పుదనాది సమగమును చేసి గోకులమున నెలకొంద నీ మహిమలనునే తెలియతరమా పలుకతరమా కృష్ణుడై Radha Krishna Radha Nandu Balu Patli Krishna Radha Nandu Balu Patli Krishna Radha Nandu Balu Patli Krishna Radha
Galang gutakadi kutakata dinginantum tatti takanaka jam tarikita takatam kajam tarikinatum takati takanaka jam tarikita takatam kajam tarikinatum tatti takanaka jam tarikinatum takati takanaka jam tarikinatum kinatum ta tarikinatum te tarikinatum
Go
Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we will take a 20-minute break. Please feel free to step out and stretch your legs. Please do not bring back any food or drinks inside the auditorium. Once again, we will start the program in 20 minutes.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashna.
And I'm Divya, and we both danced with Sanjana for over 5 years. Sanjana was always a key part of our group, and I can't imagine what our dance experience would have been like without her. She's always on top of learning the new choreo, even when the rest of us weren't, and she never hesitated to help us when we struggled with anything.
She was so dedicated to growing in every way possible, always taking Auntie's suggestions in stride. Her Abhinaya and Armandi were always on point, and she always performed at her best, regardless of whether she was playing the role of the evil Dushasana, the loyal Lakshmana, or the graceful Kanchadalaya Dakshi.
She even extended her passion for dance to younger dancers, helping them perform at their full potential for showcase. Despite all the other responsibilities she had on her plate, Thank you. She took on the role of helping Hasta mentor, offering critiques and guiding them through Hastas, Padabedas, and other Bharatanatyam techniques.
But Sanjana was always more than just an amazing dancer and a member of our group. She was a phenomenal friend. She always knew how to make us laugh during rehearsals, and she was always there for us when we needed her. Whether that was sitting beside us in the Oswego East Hall and helping us paint our nails or center our bindis, curbing our pre-performance jitters backstage, saving an extra Capri Sun at practice, or just always being ready to give us a hug. She was always there. Though Sanjana joined our group a few years down the line, she clicked with us immediately, and she connected with each of us in her own way. Thank you, Sanjana, for always being willing to obsess over music and band with me. I distinctly remember how every time we listened to our showcase music for the first time, she and I would gasp over triplets and syncopations, growing excited over the underlying rhythms.
Thank you, Sanjana, for always being someone I could go to for advice and for being the most reactive listener. Whenever I told you stories, you were sure to react with gasps, exclamations, and other expressions, and every single expression possible. Maybe that's why she's so good at Abhinaya. Sanjana, you are one of the most talented, beautiful, and intelligent dancers and people we know, and we are so, so proud of you. We are so happy and lucky to have been a part of your dance journey.
We know you're going to keep doing amazing things in the future, and we love you so, so much. Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We now begin our second half with a Tamil composition of poet Subramanya Bharati. This piece focuses on the Sringara Rasa, or love. In this lilting piece, we see the heroine longing for her beloved Kannan. She says to her friend, "I am afraid I have forgotten his face. Yet my heart does not forget the love for him. I can only see his form faintly, but even that doesn't have the radiance he had. I have nothing to remember him by. What is this life? And it feels lifeless without him." Asai Mugam Marandu Poche in Jonpuri Ragam and Adi Talam, a Tamil composition by Mahakavi Subramanya Bharati.
Orchestra on the switch. In the camera. இந்த கேமரா.
யாரிடம் சொல்வேனடி தோழே, யாரிடம் சொல்வேனடி தோழே, ஆசை முகம் மறந்து போச்சே, இதை யாரிடம் சொல்வேனடி தோழே, ஆசை முகம் மறந்து போச்சே, இதை யாரிடம் சொல்வேனடி தோழே, ஆசை முகம் மறந்து போச்சே, இதை யாரிடம் சொல்வேனடி தோழே, ஆசை முகம் மறந்து போச்சே. நேசம் மறக்கவில்லை நெஞ்சம், நேசம் மறக்கவில்லை நெஞ்சம், நேசம் மறக்கவில்லை நெஞ்சம், இனில் நினைவு முக மறக்கலாமா, நேசம் மறக்கவில்லை நெஞ்சம், இனில் நினைவு முக மறக்கலாமா, ஆசை முகம் மறந்து போச்சே, இதை யாரிடம் சொல்வேனடி கண்ணில் தெரியுதொரு தோற்றம், கண்ணில் தெரியுதொரு தோற்றம், கண்ணில் தெரியுதொரு தோற்றம், அதில் கண்ணன் முகம் அழகதில்லை, கண்ணில் தெரியுதொரு தோற்றம், அதில் கண்ணன் அழகு முகதில்லை, நன்னு முகவடிவு காணில் நந்த நல்ல மலர் சிரிப்பு காணோம், நன்று முகவடிவு காணில் நந்த நல்ல மலர் சிரிப்பு காணோம், ஆசை முகம் மறந்து போச்சே. தேனை மறந்திருக்கும் வண்டும் ஒளி சிறப்பை மறந்து விட்டது, தேனை மறந்திருக்கும் வண்டும் ஒளி சிறப்பை மறந்து விட்டது, வானை மறந்திருக்கும் பயிரும் இந்த வைக முழுதும் இல்லை தோழே, வானை மறந்திருக்கும் பயிரும் இந்த வைக முழுதும் இல்லை தோழே, பதமும் இல்லை கண்டாயினே வாழும் வழி நதி ஆசை முகம் மறந்து போச்சே இதை யாரிடம் சொல்வேன் அடி தோழி யாரிடம் சொல்வேன் அடி தோழி
We now present a composition on Lord Shiva. He dances in Tillai, showering his benevolence on his devotees. He who is formless as well as with form dances his cosmic dance. The crescent moon in his matted locks resplendent, and the anklets on his feet resounding. His neck an iridescent blue, he dances. With the ground beneath him shaking and all beings awestruck, he dances. Ananda Nadamaduvar Tillai, a composition of poet Neelakanta Shivan by In Purvi Kalyani Ragam and Rupakatalam, a cycle of 6 beats.
Jump, tadim taka taka jump, tadim taka taka tarutta kuku tarutta kita taka taka jump, tadim taka taka jump, tadim taka taka tarutta kuku tarutta kita taka taka jump, jump tari kita 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 tarita jump ta, tari kita tom tarita jump ta, tari kita tom tarita jump ta, tari kita tom tari kita tom.
நடமாடுவதில்லை அம்பலம் தனில் அடிபணிவதவதையும் இல்லையா நடமாடுவதில்லை அம்பலம் தனில் அடிபணிவதவதையும் இல்லையா Nada Jaya
Our next item is a Kavadi Chinda. These are a genre of lilting folk melodies, usually on Lord Velan, the spear-wielding warrior son of Shiva. He is the handsome one with brows as arched as a bow. With one angry glance, mountains crumble. Even as gallant as he is, when he heard the honeyed voice of the young damsel Valli, he stood transfixed. His devotees delight in seeing his radiant face and his blessing hands that erases fear. He is so brave and valorous. But even he fell for it when he saw the pearly white teeth of the young damsel Valli. Here, we present a takeoff to show Valli Kalyanam, or how he came to marry Valli. Disguised as an old man, Muruga approached Valli and asked for water. She obliges and also feeds him something for his hunger. In that moment, he grabs her hand and she is taken aback. She chastises him for such ungrateful behavior at his age. Muruga asks for her hand in marriage. Valli scoffs at him for thinking he's even eligible. In the meanwhile, Ganesha appears as a wild elephant, scaring her into accepting Muruga's terms. Muruga then transforms back into his handsome warrior form and weds Valli. When one sees his radiant face, one is delighted. When one sees his spear, one is reassured. When our Bhairavi's son will protect us. In the conclusion of this song, we present an ode to Arupadai, or the 6 abodes of Muruga. Velava, Vadi Velava, Kavadi Chinda, a folk composition.
தன்னை வேலவா வடி வேலவா வில்லினை ஒத்த புருவம் வளை தன்னை வேலவா வடி வேலவா அங்கோர் வெறுப்பு நொறுந்தி பொடி பொடியானது வேலவா வடி வேலவா வில்லினை ஒத்த புருவம் வளை தன்னை வேலவா வடி வேலவா அங்கோர் வெறுப்பு நொறுந்தி பொடி பொடியானது வேலவா வடி வேலவா வில்லினை ஒத்த புருவம் வளை தன்னை வேலவா வடி வேலவா அங்கோர் வெறுப்பு நொறுந்தி பொடி பொடியானது வேலவா வடி வேலவா முகம் கண்டு விழிக்கின்பமாகுதே இன்பமாகுதே கையில் அஞ்சலினும் குறி கண்டு மகிழ்ச்சி உண்டாகுதே உண்டாகுதே ஆறு சுடர் முகம் கண்டு விழிக்கின்பமாகுதே இன்பமாகுதே ஆறு சுடர் முகம் கண்டு விழிக்கின்பமாகுதே இன்பமாகுதே இன்பமாகுதே கையில் நல்லதெனும் குதி கண்ட மகிழ்ச்சி உண்டாகுதே உண்டாகுதே முகம் கண்ட விழிக்கென்பு ஆகுதே இன்பமாகுதே கையில் நல்லதெனும் குதி கண்ட மகிழ்ச்சி உண்டாகுதே உண்டாகுதே சொல்லினை தேனில் கூழை தூரை பால் சிறு வள்ளியே குறவள்ளியே கண்டு சோக்கி மரம் மனதில் தன் மலை காட்டிலே மலை காட்டிலே சொல்லினை தேனில் கூழை தூரை பால் சிறு வள்ளியே குறவள்ளியே கண்டு சோக்கி மரம் மனதில் தன் மலை காட்டிலே மலை காட்டிலே சொல்லினை தேனில் கூழை தூரை பால்சிறு வள்ளியே குறவள்ளியே கண்டு சூக்கி மரம் மனதில் தன் மலை காட்டிலே மலை காட்டிலே வள்ளியை குறவள்ளியை ஒரு பார்ப்பன கோலம் தெரிந்து கரல் கொண்ட வேலவா வடி வேலவா பல்லினை காதிவன் முட்டை பழித்திடும் வள்ளியை குறவள்ளியை ஒரு பார்ப்பன கோலம் தெரிந்து கரல் கொண்ட வேலவா வடி வேலவா வடி
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been having a wonderful musical treat today. At this point, I request our musicians who've been providing us such good oral treat for a brief musical interlude. Thank you to our artists for that wonderful musical interlude. After that lilting piece, we now present our final item, Tilana. This item focuses on Nrita, or pure dance. Its emphasis is on complex rhythm patterns and elegant frieze. This is a composition of violin maestro Lalgudi Jayaraman. Following the Tilana, our presentation concludes with Mangalam. Please remain seated after the Mangalam for the conclusion of the program. Ladies and gentlemen, Tilana in Tilang in Aditalam.
Udana நெஞ்சுக்கு நீதியும் தோளுக்கு வாழும் நிறைந்த சுடர் மணி பூ பஞ்சுக்கு நேர் பல துன்பங்களாம் இவள் பார்வைக்கு நேர் பெரும் வஞ்சனை என்று பகை என்று போதின்றி மயகமாதரலாம் வஞ்சகம் என்று பகை என்று சோதின்றி மயகமாதரலாம் தஞ்சமென்று உதல் பேரவள் பேர் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் தஞ்சமென்று உதல் பேரவள் பேர் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் நம்புவதே வழி என்ற மறைந்தனை நாம் என்று நம்பிவிட்டோம் கும்பிட்ட நேரமும் சக்தி என்றால் உன்னை கும்பிடுவேன் அம்முக்கும் தேக்கும் விடத்துக்கும் நோவுக்கும் அச்சமில்லாதபடி அம்முக்கும் தேக்கும் விடத்துக்கும் நோவுக்கும் அச்சமில்லாதபடி உம்பக்கும் இவம்பக்கும் வாழ்வு தரும் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் வாழ்வு தரும் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் வெள்ள மலர் சிவேதகர் பொருளாக விளங்கிடுவாய் வெள்ள மலர் சிவேதகர் பொருளாக விளங்கிடுவாய் தெள்ளு தமிழ் தமிழ் விண்ணப்ப செய்க எல்லத்தனை பொழுதும் பயனில் நீராதந்த நாவினிலே வெள்ளம் என பொழிவாய் சக்தி வேல் சக்தி வேல் சக்தி வேல் சக்தி வேல் வெள்ளம் என பொழிவாய் சக்தி வேல் 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 சக்தி வேல்
ஐடியா என்ன கொடுத்தேன் എൻ്റെ ക്യാമറ മേടിച്ചു
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our artists of the day and recognize them individually for giving us such melodious music and a wonderful concert treat. On Nattuvangam and our choreographer, Guru Vanitha Veeravalli. Vanitha Veeravalli is one of the most established names amongst Bharatanatyam artists in the Midwest. She is the founder and artistic director of Bharatam Academy of Dance Arts, a premier institution in Naperville, Illinois, dedicated to nurturing the ancient art of Bharatanatyam. Vanitha has over 3 decades of performance and teaching experience. Guru Vanitha's creative and elegant choreography has received many honor grants, including the Master Artist Award from the state of Illinois multiple times. In 2013, she received the Acharya Kala Vipachi Award for excellence in arts education from the renowned musician Padma Vibhushan Dr. M. Balamurali Krishna. In 2017, Guru Vanitha was recognized with the prestigious Dr. Saraswati Award for Arts Excellence. In 2021, she was invited by the Illinois Arts Council to be on the select judges panel. As a torchbearer of the classical traditions, Guru Vanitha strives to kindle in her students the joy of self-expression through Bharatanatyam. To this end, many of her students have been recognized internationally. Many Bharatam students have also been recognized by the state of Illinois for advanced learning with her. Today, Guru Vanitha and Bharatam dancers are well-recognized ambassadors of our rich culture. Our vocalist, Sudikshana Veeravalli. Sudikshana is a performing Carnatic vocalist and senior dancer at Bharatam. She is trained in Carnatic music under Kalaimamani Dr. R. Surya Prakash and Bharatanatyam from Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli. Sudikshana has been pursuing both music and dance for over 20 years. Her performances across North America and India have earned her several accolades by renowned art institutes, most notably by a performance at Madras Music Academy's Spirit of Youth's Art Festival, and the HCL series and endowment concert. Sudikshana received a special commendation award from Bharat Kalachar and Yuva Kala Vipanchi from Vipanchi Natyalaya, both renowned organizations in Chennai, India. Sudikshana also connects music and dance with her work as a recent graduate of Boston University's Masters in Special Education. She contributes regularly to her Indian arts communities through Care Spaces, the first non-for-profit in this community that aims to provide tangible measures for a safer and more equitable workspace. Sudikshana. Our Miridangist, Mahesh Subramanian. Sir Sri Mahesh Subramanian started learning Miridangam at the age of 8 under Vidwan Sri T.S. Shankaran. He had his first performance at age 12. He later received advanced training from Sri Shankaran with a scholarship from the Central Government of India. He continues to learn the nuances of Indian classical music and percussion under Sangeeta Kalacharya Vidwan Sri Guruvayur Durai. He underwent training on the Ganjira from Vidwan late Sri M. Somasundaram. Mahesh has had the privilege of performing with eminent artists in India and in the US. He regularly provides orchestral support for Arangetram and dance productions. Our Miridangist, Mahesh. Our violinist, Shruti Sarathi. Shruti Sarathi is a leading Carnatic violinist, singer, and composer. Her original music, a meeting place for South Asian diasporic culture, raga-based improvisation, global literature, and theatre, reaches out to new contexts via Indian classical forms. Her style and sound bring out the voice of the Indian violin in a contemporary, genre-defying way. Shruti studied under eminent guru Srimati Anuradha Sridhar, a sixth-generation violinist from the Lalgudis family of music. Her work has been supported by the Alliance for California Traditional Arts, Fulbright, and the Creative Work Fund. Awarded Best Violinist from the Madras Music Academy, Shruti is recognized globally for her imaginative work to the Carnatic violin. Shruti has composed and performed for dance and theatre works, as well as innovative collaborations worldwide. A Bay Area native, Shruti is a graduate of Stanford University. Our violinist, Shruti Sarathi. Our flautist, Hema Balasubramaniam. Srimati Hema Balasubramaniam is a self-taught flute artist. She learned Carnatic music under renowned guru of Mumbai, Srimati T.R. Balamani and Sri Chandrasekhar Bhagavathar. She received guidance in flute from Srimati Neela Narayana Swami and flute maestro S. Sashank. Srimati Hema has given several solo as well as collaborative recitals in India and abroad. She regularly accompanies leading dancers in several Indian dance styles, has composed music for dance productions and recording projects. She pioneered Rhythms to Ragas, a unique Indian music curriculum for school children. She teaches Carnatic music, vocal as well as flute, and has a significant online teaching experience. Our flautist, Hema Balasubramaniam. I now invite Sanjana's guru, Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli, to the podium to say a few words.
Namaskaram, good evening everyone. Sanjana Sivakumar's Arangetram today is the second in the series of 4 Bharatam Arangetram this year. It has been a great pleasure training Sanjana for her Arangetram. Sanjana, as you all heard earlier, started learning Bharatanatyam from me at the age of 7. So today, 11, 12 years of steady commitment to learning Bharatanatyam and letting this art grow in her, Sanjana successfully completed her Arangetram. Preparing each student for their Arangetram is like sculpting their talent with each private lesson and perfecting it with each item they add to their repertoire. It was a joy to see Sanjana mature in her learning curve with the strong desire and passion to learn, commitment to hard work, and to perform well. To train for an Arangetram, some helpful qualities for success are sincerity of purpose, commitment to practice for hours every day to develop your physical stamina and the mental ability to remember all the dances. You have to have a strong desire to excel and perfect. Sanjana has exhibited all these qualities throughout her training. It was interesting and commendable to see Sanjana, current generation youth, rely on the old world style of writing down and making notes of all her dances in a notebook. We would video record the new lessons every class. At home, she would translate that into writing in her notebook. I'm yet to see that notebook, and I am going to see the notebook. She said this process of deliberate writing aided her understanding, memory, and made it easier for quick reference. That is how deliberate and meticulous Sanjana has been with her training. She worked sincerely on my feedbacks to improve her technique and internalizing the emotions expressed in the lyrics. Sanjana's strength is her innate ability to understand and remember rhythm sequences. Sanjana has also volunteered regularly every week for several years as a helping Hasta team member, a student leadership program at Bharatam. She is someone the younger Bharatam students look up to. She has always been there to motivate and encourage her juniors. Sanjana, it was a joy to train you for this day and see you perform your Arangetram today. I wish you the very best and continued joy to be dancing for many, many years to come. Anu and Shiva, your desire to see Sanjana perform her Bharatanatyam Arangetram became a reality today. Many of you in the audience have been seeing Sanjana's mother, Anu Sivakumar, perform in Bharatam recital for several years. She, along with Swati Rayarikar, have been my longest standing students for over 15 years and still going strong. So they are with me forever, as long as I'm teaching. This reflects the love and passion for Bharatanatyam shared in their family. Especially Shiva's support and appreciation for this art is also very commendable. The team of musicians, Sutikshna, Mahesh, Shruti, and Hema, enhanced and made this evening very special and enchanting for Sanjana and the audience today. Theatre manager Adam and his team of Oswego East students provided a strong audio and lighting support for the recital. Samyukta Anand, a Bharatamani, handled lighting cues very efficiently today. My thanks also to Anand for being the MC. Congratulations to Sanjana for successfully completing her Bharatanatyam Arangetram today. And it is my pleasure to present Sanjana Sivakumar the certificate of Bharatamani.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Sanjana to say a few words to all of us. After she has a drink of water.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming to support me tonight. It's truly been an incredible day, and it wouldn't have been possible without the commitment and dedication from all of you tonight. I am so grateful to have everyone here in the audience with me today. Although I began my formal Bharatanatyam training when I was 7, my relationship with dance began well before that. I have fond memories of sitting in the corner of the basement in Vanitha Auntie's old house, watching my mom and sister during their own dance classes. Even though I was pretty young at the time, the image of the red concrete floor with the white columns is so clear in my mind, and I think it's because I was so intrigued in what I saw there. There's a picture of me on the trifold outside of when I was 5 years old, dressed up in Sandhya's old neti chutti and mato, so jealous that she and my mom got to dress up for Showcase that year and I was left out. Seeing as I demanded that hair, makeup, and outfit were all done up for that special at-home photo shoot. I don't think anyone here is surprised today that all these years later, I ended up here. Bharatanatyam always has and always will hold a special place in my heart. It's brought me closer to my roots, my culture, and my language. It's giving me a stronger connection with my mind and body, and none of this would have been possible without my guru and role model, Vanitha Auntie. There you are. Auntie, I struggled a lot to find the words to tell you how much I appreciate you, because words can't even begin to describe the impact that you've had on my life. You've seen me grow from the little toddler who hid behind Amma's legs to a dancer that just completed her Arangetram, thanks to you. And you'll never know how much you've shaped me into the person I am today. From the early days of my first dance, Govardhana Giridhari, to still telling those same Krishna stories today, you have always been a kind, compassionate, and dedicated teacher who cares for all of her students as if they were her own children. Despite years of not practicing and being way too talkative during class, you've still always made sure that dance class is a positive and loving environment. And I can't believe that just a couple days ago I had my last ever dance practice with you at your house. You are the kind of person, Vanitha Auntie, whose smile is infectious, whose hard work and passion instantly motivates others to put in the extra effort to reach your level of dedication, whose grace and perfectionism inspires your students to set their goals high, knowing that they can achieve anything with you by their side. I never would have believed even a year ago that I would have been able to accomplish this today, feeling this confident and strong and proud, and I owe it all to you. Thank you for never letting me give up and pushing me to dream big. Thank you for guiding me in making those dreams a reality. Thank you for making me a green chutney and cream cheese sandwich that day when I had to go back to school after dance practice. Thank you for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. I will carry what you've taught me these past few years for the rest of my life. Thank you to Madhavan Uncle and Sutikshna. Madhavan Uncle, I always love chit-chatting with you when I came to the house for dance practice, even if it was just about the flowers that had just started blooming outside. You always have a smile on your face, and you always manage to put a smile on mine too, no matter how stressed I am. Thank you for running around to make sure things have run smoothly the past couple of weeks and tonight. It's thanks to you that everything was able to come together. And were you sitting back there in the audio box? Hi. Thank you. Okay, so Tikshna, I am really, really, really sorry that I accidentally called you auntie last week. I promise I didn't mean to, and I thought it was your mom. Even if you do become an auntie one day, you will always have akka status with me. Thank you for giving up your weekend to teach me Sancharis on Zoom, for coming to the basement to deliver tea and dance commentary, for shouting enthusiastically into the mic today. I don't know if you remember this, but you taught a summer class once, many years ago, and at that time, I was mostly just surprised that you remembered my name because you were so cool and everyone looked up to you. But since then, I am so grateful today to have had this opportunity to learn from you once again, and so very lucky to have your beautiful voice accompany me tonight. Thank you so much, of course, to the rest. Thank you so much, of course, to the rest of the artists today, Mahesh Uncle, Hema Auntie, and Shruti. I was so nervous to have my first rehearsal with all of you earlier this week, but my worries were quickly put to rest. Your talent, creativity, musicality, and senses of humor made my first experience with the live orchestra all the more wondrous, and tonight would not have been possible without you. Thank you so much for being flexible, adapting to my mistakes, and always going on without missing a beat. Your music has been truly beautiful tonight. Thank you to all of my backstage moms and girls, Swati Auntie, Sudha Auntie, Anita Auntie, Sandhya, Risha, Nikita, and Samyukta. All of you have supported my dance journey for years, so I'm so glad to have shared this day with you all. There's no way I could have gotten through anything tonight without all of you there standing by my side. Thank you. All right, I'm almost done, I promise. Thank you to everyone watching on the live stream today that couldn't make it in here in person. It's so very special to know that there are so many more people out here watching and that people can continue to watch. All of my family who are in India will continue to watch this live stream, so I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much for Anand Uncle for being an excellent MC tonight. We had a practice just a couple days ago, and I told Anand Uncle that he looked like a little kid studying for a test with all of his papers and his notes. He did a wonderful job, so thank you very much. Oh, absolutely. Okay, almost done, I promise. Thank you to all of the family and friends who helped set up today and were in charge of the food, the decorations. It's really nice to be able to trust other people with those things and not have to worry about them ourselves. Thank you to Pati, my Pati who's here all the way from Chennai. She has always been my biggest supporter, always asking me if my legs hurt or if I want water or if I want tair sadam, even though sometimes I can get a little irritated. You are my favorite person, and I love you, and I'm so glad that you are here tonight. Thank you, Pati. And thank you to Sandhya backstage. Don't stick your tongue out at me. You are also one of my favorite people. Sandhya, for those of you who don't know, was originally supposed to be our MC, but then was demoted to be my backstage person because we decided that she's one of the only people in the world who can calm me down when I'm upset. So thank you for being so amazing and back here with me today. And last but definitely not least, thank you to my amma and my appa. You guys have driven me to dance class for years and years and years, and there is no way I could have made it here without you. You guys are the people who pushed me to do this, who knew that I could do this, especially when I didn't know that I could do it myself. Amma, thank you for making me hot chocolate and always never holding a grudge, even though I can be irritating. Thank you. You look very beautiful today. Thanks, Appa, for always kalpritchifying for me every single day after dance class. That means massaging your feet because my feet always hurt after dance class. And without fail, whether he is busy with work or busy in the kitchen, my dad will always make time to sit on the sofa and massage my feet so that I can go to sleep feeling better. Thank you. Okay. That's it. Thank you all for coming here tonight. Hope I made you all proud. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor and an absolute pleasure being your MC today at Sanjana's Arangetram, sharing information about this recital. Thank you for your attention. I now request Sanjana's parents, Anu and Shiva, to come to the podium for their concluding remarks.
Dear friends and relatives, hope you enjoyed the program. We thank you all for gracing the occasion and blessing our daughter. Your presence made this show much more memorable for us. As parents, we are very proud of Sanjana. To her, we would like to say, Sanjana, you have done a great job. Sanjana started learning this ancient art of Bharatanatyam from Guru Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli at the age of 7. She was also taking classes on Carnatic music and piano, but it was Bharatanatyam that she showed keen interest in and chose to pursue. Angela Duckworth defines grit as the power of passion and perseverance for a long period of time in order to achieve a goal. Sanjana has shown tremendous grit by pursuing Bharatanatyam for 11 years, by overcoming several challenges, and has achieved her dream today. We wish to express our immense gratitude to Guru Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli for training Sanjana. Guru Vanitha's unique way of teaching, blending discipline with love and affection, helped Sanjana achieve her goal. We are so blessed and indebted to Guru Vanitha Veeravalli for inculcating not only the art of Bharatanatyam, but also important life skills to my daughters Sandhya and Sanjana and my wife Anu. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanitha. I've seen Sanjana dance for 11 years, but last week during rehearsals and today on stage, it was almost like seeing her dance for the first time. I see that Vanitha has beautifully enhanced what comes naturally to Sanjana. She's patiently coaxed out what did not come easy, and she's expertly fixed what needed to be corrected. I thank you so much, Vanitha, for taking our little girl and making her this confident performer on stage today. Last week was also such a musical treat for our family as we saw firsthand the passion and talent the awesome musicians bring to such an event. They flew from across the country and synced up with each other, our guru and our dancer, in an instant. Listening in on the back and forth musical banter, the quick adjustments they made, the on-the-spot improvisations, they all just added to the wholesome experience this whole Arangetram preparation has been for our family. We thank the members of the Bharatam Orchestra, Kumari Sutikshna Veeravalli vocal, Sri Mahesh Subramanian on mirdangam, Kumari Shruti Sarathi on violin, and Srimati Hema Balasubramanian on flute for their wonderful show today. We thank our MC, Mr. Anand Balakrishnan, for his wonderful narration in conducting the show in a smooth and efficient manner. We thank the Oswego East High School management for letting us use this exceptional facility. We thank Auditorium Manager Adam today and the rest of his technical team for their excellent support in setting up lights and sound management and smooth running of the show. We also extend our thanks to Ms. Samyukta and Ms. Pia, students of Bharatam and dance mates of Sanjana, who helped with light management today. We thank Mr. Biju Zacharia and his team for videography and Mr. Sibukuti for photography. At this point, we would also like to thank all our friends and family who made time for this event, came in and also helped with excellent support in planning, organizing, and executing this grand event. We also take this opportunity to friends and family who flew in from different parts of the country, drove several hours to come here and watch Sanjana accomplish this feat. We are very blessed to have all of you here. Thank you so much. Please join us for dinner in the dining area and have a good evening.